What up, tribe? It's your Raji, and I'd like to welcome you to my podcast, The Kush Concierge, something for the people, where the evolved hustler comes to learn more about hoodoo, tarot, culture, astrology, and a little bit of everything in between. I am most definitely excited about what comes next. We are at the eve of the new moon, which is coming up tomorrow. So 'twas the night before the new moon and all through the house. You know what I'm saying? Type vibes. If you're new here, welcome to all the new subscribers. And if you're an OG, you know how I feel about y'all. Thank you so much for your continued support, engagement, sharing, subscribing, telling a friend to tell a friend. I appreciate y'all so much. I did get the extended readings and the tribe talk from yesterday, Lilith's interlude, uploaded on YouTube as well as Patreon. So you guys check that out whenever you get a chance to, take a moment. What's so funny about the Lilith's interludes is it's very uncut, impromptu, no script. I'm not editing. When life happens in those, I usually just let that shit happen. And, I just like that part of it because I don't do a script here. I do a structure, but not like a complete script. But in Tribe Talk, I really just read, talk, go off of what I'm feeling at that very moment and move from there, which again, I just love the impromptu-ness of it all. But they are ending up to be 2-hour episodes, or right at 2 hours every single time. And it'd be so much that I want to cover and talk about from what she says. I guess all in all, check it out. See if you get something from it. Today's chapter is going to be pretty interesting because she talks about the partner engaging with the wild man. So, and y'all remember, fellas, if you're here, I was telling y'all that the idea is to learn about the wild woman so you don't try to cage her. And it's so funny that we tap it into that chapter today. So, yeah, I can't wait to read that and talk to y'all about that. Now, that should be interesting. And I think y'all enjoyed it. I'm sorry, my daughter just walked in telling me something. A little distraction for the action. But yeah, you guys should enjoy that. All of that's posted though for your viewing and listening pleasure. I didn't get a chance to go live yesterday. I took a small break from live. But I should. My intentions are to go live today, though. Those are my intentions after I get a couple things handled. Now, like I was saying, we on the eve of the new moon, and we're still within the energy of Gemini, waning crescent, getting our tasks together, protection work, etc. And it's also somewhat of a holiday for those of you who celebrate it in that way that you do. But the energy is getting prepared for this new moon energy. So on new moons, you create, you manifest, you scribe, and you make decisions that are going to lead you on the path to what you are trying to attract for the next, 2 weeks. I think you got a 2-week time span of that attraction energy. And the idea is to move to action and frequency to attract those things. And you might incorporate a little hoodoo, a little, whatever it is you do. Whatever extra work you do, but also work in the 3D as well. Y'all know how I feel about stacking work. So I'm all here. I'm all for it. But yeah, you're going to it's the new moon in Gemini. And no, it's not. Get me out of that, Joe. Calendar. Why am I still in June, y'all? Tell me why. Tell me why I'm still in June, because I couldn't even tell you. For real. It's a new moon in Cancer, not Gemini. So it's going to be all about building foundation, all about like planning within your home situation, your family, creative projects, and really just finding domestic like happiness, or as they are putting it, bliss. So if you're nesting, you thinking about your home, getting things straight, then this is going to be the moon for you. I want to go more into what the new moon is to bring. So I'll probably do a blog or two about it today and post it as well. So stay tuned. But yeah, I would say to bring you stability. I would say to bring you like the foundation you're looking for. Again, any creative projects, the creation idea coming from like your mother of creation with that Cancer energy, tapping into that. It's crazy. Y'all know how I always talk about like energetic alignment and how like now we're reading Women Who Run with Wolves, and then you got the Artist Way, and all of that is kind of about finding your way back to a creative space, not in even just your projects, but creating the life you want to live. And how even guys, even though we're like quotes in air, decentering men, you are learning more how to tap into your feminine energy so that you can build and you can create and you can assist the divine feminine, the wild woman, with co-creating a life that is substantial on all levels, you know what I'm saying? So I love that energy. I love that it's kind of all vibing together. Now, right now, there are like 5 planets as well as asteroids in retrograde, because the nodes aren't planets, and I think they stopped considering Pluto a planet too. But it's a lot of retrograde. It's a lot of reflection energy going on right now, and that's kind of interesting because it's not usually like that right before a new moon. So I think this is the perfect opportunity for us to say, okay, there's something extra and new that I want to do, and maybe I need to be taking the active steps to take my power back and do that. But you can't do that before you assess what you were doing before to kind of make things balanced out, for lack of better words. Today is Thursday. It's a Jupiter day. Today is a good day for money workings, power, luck, workings for good fortune, health, prosperity. You are blessing your things. You're blessing home, friends, family, anything close to you. You working on getting those blessings started. Now, don't forget, you do a lot of this work like at night if you work in our field. My coffee don't taste, it don't taste right. But anyway, you do a lot of this work like at night, not necessarily when it's, you're gonna do it when the sun go down. Between the sundown and the sunrise, you have the time to do this particular working. So I feel like during the day you need to be educating yourself, moving to action, doing the 3D work, if you will. Today is a good day for wealth, signing for things, justice and authority workings, success, meditation, affirmations. Maybe you want to create you some sort of protective or restorative charm. If you already got one, maybe you want to, again, bless it, renew it, especially if it's one for your home. Do that necessary work. Now, we have... Let's see what's going on with the aspects. So the sun is not as busy today. Again, Lilith, Pluto, and I'm saying, Lilith, Pluto, and Saturn. Baby, they cleaning house. Honey, so you can have what you need and want for the future. Baby, they cleaning house. They working overtime, okay? So the sun is in conjunction with Venus today at 8 degrees. We got the sun is also, let me see. The sun is sextile Mars, Taurus, Mars and Taurus at 5 degrees of change and transformation. The sun in Cancer is trining Saturn in Pisces, which is retrograde. The moon is squaring Saturn in Pisces, which is also 7 degrees. So it's like 5, 6, 7. That's interesting. Y'all know how we be paying attention to numbers. It's like working its way down or deeper. That's interesting, to a more authentic phase. If you used to look at the orbs, like the orbs is like the degree that it's coming close to that other planet for that energy. So yeah, the moon in Gemini is squaring Saturn in Pisces, and it is squaring Neptune in Pisces, both retrograde. So all of that energy is coming up to the surface today. It's been that way for the past couple of days. If you stand out the way, you probably, and are learning the lessons, you probably don't feel that energy as deeply as you would if you were amongst the crowd. But for those of us who kind of have to coexist, for lack of better words, you might be noticing a lot of things about people around you. Again, in your social circles, your home life, a lot of shit is just coming to the surface that needs to be dealt with. And you might even be realizing some things from a previous timeline that you maybe missed before. And it's like gauging how you're going to move forward. You know, maybe your spirit team is kind of checking you in like, hey, you remember this happened? You know, let me refresh your memory. Let me give you some clarity about that so you'll know how to move forward. So if you were kind of under the illusion, because the Lilith in Libra is opposing Neptune and Pisces at 0 degrees, you might have been under the illusion of something, and now your spirit team is kind of like, hey, let me hip you to some. Let me give you some clarity. Let me give you a little extra nugget. You know, if you were thinking about that, you know, that's the energy I've been getting. Like, the dreams have been interesting, you know. The dreams have definitely been interesting, and I feel like people are trying to get answers. People are having to deal with their shit, and it's eye-opening. Yeah. So you got Mercury and Leo trining Neptune, putting you to action, forcing you somewhat to get into this creative vibe. You know, like it's time to do something new. But Mercury is opposing Pluto in Aquarius. So there's a little bit of stubbornness here. There's a little resistance to, and I ain't even gonna say a little, because opposition is hostile. So there's a little bit of hostile conflict here in terms of switching up how you create, how you do, what you know, who you know, how you know. So a lot of people is not wanting to switch that up. And you're going to be able to tell. I think we kind of touched on that yesterday too. Venus is sextile Mars. Venus is trining Saturn at 1 degree. So that's very potent energy. Mars in Taurus is sextile Saturn in Pisces retrograde at 0 degrees. So the energy of having to learn the lesson behind your actions and whether you will get dharma or karma because of things done in the past, you know, it's very, how much success you gonna have moving forward. You know, can you course correct? Uranus is trining Pluto, you know, at 5 degrees. Neptune is sextile Pluto at 1 degree. I told y'all Pluto and Saturn busy as hell. So they working, they co-creating together to make this significant shift for you. They trying to make sure who's supposed to learn the lesson. Who's supposed to make the transition and the trip over to the next, you know, frequency, you make it. And they're trying to make sure you make it and you learn the lesson so you don't repeat it. So I feel like you might be, you could be in a space where you're like, damn, why I had to know this? Why do I have to be privy to this? I would rather be blissfully ignorant and go back to sleep. And then your spirit team is like, nah, not this time, baby. We need you. You can't go back to sleep. So a lot of people, places, and things are being exposed, cleansed, going through the dark night. You know, even the idea of like yesterday, that chapter 3 in Women Who Run with Wolves are being about going through an reinitiation of your intuition and how you develop your intuition. Like, that shit deep, man. Like, so it goes. It's so in alignment with what's going on right now. Obviously, this is general. So pull out your natal chart and see how this affects you. Okay? There's a lot of change happening. Like I said, if anybody did some foul shit, if you did some foul shit, if people, it's going to be an era of, setting your boundaries too. And you being prompted as to why you should set your boundaries. I feel like that's why a lot is being uncovered at a certain time. Because most people are like, okay, I need to set a boundary, but why do I need to set this boundary? And it's being played on repeat on a fucking projector in your brain as to why you need to have the boundaries set. Like, why you need to do certain things. If you were wondering, they like, hey, let me refresh your memory right quick. What else here? So the nodes, while also in retrograde, to have you reflect on your destiny, your purpose, your past life, and your karma. From that, there is a square with the sun. So what is being revealed to you about things close to you may be somewhat uncomfortable. But you assessing your past, because that node is also sextile Jupiter in Gemini, you getting more confident with your shadows, getting more confident with the lessons that you learned is going to increase your blessings, your luck. You know what I'm saying? So then you got Lilith in Libra squaring the moon, sextile Mercury, trining Uranus, opposing Neptune at 0 degrees, and trining Pluto at 0 degrees. To focus more so on the 0 degree aspects of this energy, again, a lot of things about our relationship with others and ourselves is popping up that we needed to maybe follow our intuition about is kind of coming up harder right now. It's definitely things about your partnerships, all ships, that you can't escape. You can't overlook it, especially if you're trying to create a new timeline. Then you have the idea that there is some sort of harmonious vibe with Lilith and Libra being kind of like messy girls with Pluto in Aquarius retrograding, because not necessarily being messy, but like bringing shit to light so that you can have balance, so that you can have fairness. Both of these signs, Aquarius and Libra, are about justice, fairness, community, etc. So being that they're trining at 0 degrees, it's like, yeah, so now what's coming out is being made right. Things are being made fair. The scales of justice are being, but you know, the shit gonna come out and hit the fan, but like, things are being uncovered about your shadows. Because, Lilith is all about your shadows, your shame, old timelines, right? And Pluto obviously is about chaos, transformation, like ego deaths. So as you lean into that process, it's like, okay, we got you. You're going to come out on the other side of this shit. But we got to show you something right quick first. Like, we need you to see something right quick, okay? Because it is at 0 degrees. And if you look into the characteristics of Pluto as well as Lilith, again, it's all about like new, but through refinement, obviously. Chiron is in Aries, and it is sextile the moon at 3 degrees, and it is squaring Venus. So as I see that, like, inner struggles, healing. So there might be some need to heal some relationships with others and yourself. Might be kind of hard though. With that squaring aspect, people might not want to hear it. Maybe it's you that's not willing to accept the apology, But people, that don't mean they ain't gonna try. Like, they're definitely gonna try to amend things. And a lot of this 0 degree Saturn Pluto energy is them having to be honest. And even if they're not being honest, if you're tapped in, you can still see where they fucked you over. And, you may or may not be like, shit, I don't want to accept your apology. You know what I mean? You might not want to create that energetic cord, or maybe you do. It's up to you, of course, at the end of the day. I don't think just because you accept someone's apology, that means that you have to engage energetically with them. I have the unique feeling right now of the fact that a lot of people are asking for forgiveness because they is catching it, or they being guided to ask for forgiveness or form some type of tie because they are trying to escape their karma or dharma, whatever, etc. Well, I'm gonna call it karma because obviously it's not a good thing. But yeah, so they trying to escape that shit. And they're gonna do so, a lot of them, by trying to come back and form an energetic bond and get you to forgive them. They think that's gonna take some of the heat off of them. That's what they think. You know? Who knows, baby? Who knows? Okay. But let's clear that energy out. And let's see what our elevated ancestors and our spirit guides have for us today. Papa, thank you so much for opening the roads and allowing me to communicate with the elevated ancestors, our spirit guides, and archangels, oracles, big God, etc. Thank you for making the message just a little bit easy to tap into. Thank you for the clarity and the discernment. Thank you for protecting me as I go on this journey. And thank you so much for the gift. I do not abuse the gift. I love it. I honor it. I appreciate it. So let's just see what time it is, what y'all got for us today, honey. Because a lot is being uncovered. And as I'm splitting the dick, I'm seeing significant points. And I'm just going to, I'm just going to push it through. Now, what's interesting about this journey of Renaissance, in order for you to have this revival of yourself, you do have to go through the levels of recognizing places where you should have used your intuition and maybe you didn't, or the reinitiation of your intuition. Everybody need to read chapter 3. It is lengthy. It is expansive. But in terms of recognizing the energy of Saturn and Pluto as it stands right now, with the quarter that we're going through with the evolved hustle sessions, which is Renaissance, you being able to get to this mode where you are able to evolve, where you are able to consciously create from a more balanced place, is going to be very indicative of the part of the journey that you went on, dark night of the soul, or whatever your journey to get to this point. And there are going to be key players. There are going to be triggers that are going to re-show up to see if you learned your lesson. Lessons are going to come back around. Like even in that story, Vasilisa, once she learned, she had to go back through the forest. She had to meet the stepmother and stepsister archetype again to see if she was going to use her intuition to annihilate that energy so that she could live a long and happy life. Spoiler alert, she does live a long and happy life, but she does have to tap in to things seen and unseen to do that. So that part. But let's see what the spirit team has for us today. All right, elevated ancestors, what's the tea? What is le tea? So we have 4 baskets in the reverse for the past energy, present energy. Then we have the Emperor here in the upright. Aries could be significant. Energy of the collective is Father of Knives in the upright. Near future, we got the 8 of Sticks in the reverse overall. 7 of Coins in the upright. So off top, we see a masculine energy here that is in stagnation, and they're fighting to regain their stability. They are learning some lessons. They learning some lessons here. Now, this 8 of Sticks is interesting because this could be they're having a lack of progress. They're not able to move forward Okay. So whoever this masculine energy is, they can't move forward until they review and learn. This person is definitely strategizing. They're definitely in thought. Father of Knives. They think they have they got to get to it. But they are stagnated because they having to review some shit. It's review season. So they are having to review some things. So let's get some clarity. Okay. Let's get some clarity with this 4 of baskets in the reverse from the past, please. So somebody is being stubborn here, trying to avoid some type of ending or tower. Like, this masculine energy is holding on to the past because they don't want to have to go through the dark night of the soul and like do the work. So there are those of us who are leaning more into the material world, or these could be people around you, and you are avoiding things. Somebody's definitely trying to avoid a tower, and they are being very stubborn about it. They stagnated because of it, though. So they don't realize that the stagnation is because they refuse to face the tower. Clarify? We got the Daughter of Sticks in reverse. So we got a fire sign feminine energy here. There's a feminine energy that refuses to face the tower. They are stagnated and they are not able to move forward. Yeah, like I said, you're not able to move forward because of it. They don't understand that their wheel of fortune is dependent upon them learning the lesson and moving, So it's like, damn, I don't want to have to go through this dark night of the soul, but it's necessary. Yeah, we got the Father of Sticks in reverse. So this person is they're controlling. They're trying to control things. They're very controlling. Yeah. So this person is trying to control a possible relationship to a baskets in the upright. Or maybe this is someone you were in a relationship with. So this Father of Sticks. Tell me about the relationship. 7 of Sticks in the upright. So they are trying to. They're trying to fight for something. They're fighting for something. Why? Yeah, they're fighting for something because this person doesn't want to be in lack. This person doesn't want to be in lack. They don't want to have to go through that hard part. They don't want to have to do the dirty work from your past. Yeah, they don't want to have to do the dirty work. They just want to skip straight to the victory. 6 of Sticks. Like, fast forward me to the victory. I don't want to be busted and disgusted. I don't want to have to be in the trenches. I just want to have a victory at any cost. But there is a lack of stability here with a big queen in reverse because there's justice being served. So, yeah, they was trying to have a victory with an Empress in reverse energy. Aries could be significant. Aries is twice here on this board today. Yo, somebody thought they was gonna have a victory with this energy, this outside energy. Yeah, they were trying to avoid some sort of tower. They stagnated as hell too. But they don't realize this is justice. Like, sometimes you gotta lean into that lesson. And I feel like that's what this person, people don't see. Clarify the 8 of Sticks in reverse. So you got the 2 of Knives in reverse, indicating that someone here is not like moving forward or not able to. They having delays because there are things coming out, things being exposed. Clarify the 2 of Knives in reverse. And Spirit is sitting their ass down to think. They're being forced to really meditate and think, about what's coming out and what's causing their stagnation, what's causing this delay or a conflict in their lives. Yeah, this person was being set down. So this is this Father of Knives. off either in your energy or maybe this is the collective. So we've got the John horse presently. Yeah, somebody's fighting. Mind over heart. Tell me about the Father of Knives in the upright. Yeah, somebody is trying to be strategic in your energy about some sort of goal that they had. We have a air sign masculine dominant clarify in terms of them trying to bring forth or what they like on their path for themselves or others, because we have the daughter of coins. I come bearing gifts. Clarify the daughter of coins. Yeah, this person they're trying to bring something because let me check. We got a 3 of knives here. Clarify the 3 of knives. They want to move on. They want to heal, but they're not taking the action to do so. They want to tell me about the Son of Steeds in reverse. Yeah, they having to think hard. Spirit is sitting somebody ass down, baby. They like, no, you go to your corner and you think about what you've done. That's what I just heard. Yeah, these people here, they're being forced to consider what they've done. They want to come forward with some type of gift or offering. They're trying to plan it out. Like, how can I come forth and reconcile? But they aren't able to move to action because they're definitely in heavy thought about their emotions. You know, we've got the Bishop C.H. Mason here. So that's a Taurus. This energy, spirit is really dealing with them because they trying to make sure, like, the spirit team is like, you got to do what's right. You know, you got to learn this lesson. This, yeah. This person, they can't move forward until they learn the lesson. That's what I just heard. You can't move forward till you learn the lesson. Like, this is the end of you round and round and round and round and round and round just doing shit. You know, you got to learn the lesson. Now, clarify the Emperor in the upright. So some Emperor here has made a decision, 3 of Sticks, or made a decision. Yeah, they made some sort of decision. We got the 10 of Knives in the reverse. So who is the betrayer or the betrayed? Yeah, they made a decision. So there was a betrayal. Maybe this Emperor was betrayed, so they decided to walk away. Or maybe you did. Tell me about the 8 baskets. Yeah. Mother of coins. Walk away. This person walked away due to a betrayal. They walked away from a mother of coins. A high priestess energy. Taurus is heavy. Aries is heavy. And they attach themselves here. Their addictions or their attachments lowered their strength. Yeah, they were committed to something or someone, daughter of baskets, or whoever they were loyal to, could be a Leo. Like, took away their strength. Yes, this collaboration, 3 of coins. So they made some sort of decision to betray someone. They walked away from a mother of coins and a high priestess. This person was a high priestess. And because they were attached, being controlled, there's a Leo here, strength in reverse, because they were loyal to this collaboration. Yup, loyalty 2 times, baby, son of baskets. They were very loyal. They were very committed here. Then we got the Father of coins in reverse. So this person was loyal. They were stubborn. They dug their heels in about this partnership book. Yup, courting in the upright. Oh my God. Yup. And they got into a relationship or a partnership with a fire sign feminine, mother of sticks in reverse, and took a leap of faith. And it wasn't good. 6 of baskets in the reverse, because now there are secrets coming out about loss of control. Somebody's lost control here. 4 of coins in the reverse. It was very much giving sugar mama, sugar daddy type shit. Mm-hmm. Yeah. The investment was purely materialistic. Somebody realizes something, though. This Mother of Knives here, it could be family matriarch, family, because we got 10 of baskets. So somebody's realized something about this. So somebody got smart and they didn't want something. You got an ace of baskets. So they moved on. They realized something. Somebody got smart here and realized something about this relationship. They realized it wasn't going to bring any sort of healing. So they moved on. Whoever this Mother of Knives is. Yeah, move on heavy. 6 of Knives and the 8 of Knives. Somebody got the hell on. Yeah, they didn't want to deal with the juggling. So they... But somebody no longer wants to juggle. Somebody's looking for help. Yeah, somebody's looking for help. We got the Gullah Jack here, hangmans. They're stuck in something. They're stuck. A Father of Baskets in reverse. So Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, masculine for sure, is looking for help because their priorities were in the wrong space. They're being held up because they self-sabotaged in a connection. 4 of Sticks, trying to build something here. And they want to make amends. But they are definitely burdened to 10 of Sticks in reverse because they don't have any stability, any foundation. There is heavy debt here. And they have experienced significant loss with this breakup. 5 of Baskets in the reverse. And it's only because they didn't change their ways. 7 of Knives in reverse. They didn't learn the lesson. They were reckless. Son of Knives. They thought they knew everything. And they were more focused on material gain than anything. Greed. Their Father of Coins in reverse. So again, we got a 5 of Knives indicating wood spirit. Yeah, they want to make amends because they see that you are the collective is the star. The collective is the blessing. This been like heavy energy for the past couple days. Let's move on from the present. Tell me about the near future with the 4 of Knives, please. Yeah, so somebody's thinking here. 9 of Knives. Tell me about the... Somebody decided to let something go because, it just wasn't working. 8 of Knives, they were wasting their time. But it looks like this was due to some sort of manipulation or black magic, though. They decided to let it go, but they felt like it wasn't working. But then you got the Black Hermit in reverse here. Clarify. Yup, there was black magic done on a Mother of Baskets in the upright. And now people are being called to judgment for that. Yes, baby. Let me see something right quick. Yeah, they got to think about it. They jumped up and did some stupidness. They did. 9 of Knives, clarifying the 8 of Coins. So, yeah, they let go. Black magic, judgment. Tell me, and they being forced to really deal with what they've done. That's what I see. So a lot of things are being lifted for the collective right now. Like, how does this tie into the collective journey? I mean, Spirit is really letting you know that these energies trying to return were on the opposite side of things. And the reason that they trying to return is they are facing judgment. And I know people like, damn, how long we going to have to do? But I understand that people will do anything to escape their fate. And especially, please don't think this person doesn't, these people, places, they don't realize, they know, man. They know. Maybe this person feel like they were manipulated by a mother figure when they chose not to collaborate. And this cycle, they didn't end some sort of cycle. They don't want a cycle to end. And this is imbalanced. And they're realizing that. They've gotten some sort of message that they need to end a cycle that just kept going. Possibly with the Sagittarius. Yeah, that shit got the end ancestor card. Or they decided to end it. They call judgment. Death card, Scorpio. I just work here, honey. Before I run the deck, telling you about these situations as I shuffle for the guides. Yeah, like, Spirit has stepped in. And again, people are being served. No matter if they had small parts, big parts. Like, everybody kind of got to learn the lesson from this, even the collective. You know what I'm saying? You know, maybe you are also being guided to remain more strategic about your own goals and plans so that you can get where you need to go, you know? Realizing that you do have to heal and to not be reckless. You know, you're realizing that you can't be reckless in your moves. You've got to do what's right. You got to change. You got to switch it up. So, yeah, I feel like a little bit of everybody got to learn their lesson. Everybody being called. It's like the great trial, 40-40. Y'all following the Young Thug trial, YSL in Atlanta? Yeah, it's giving me everybody on getting called to the stand. You know? For my next witness, you feel me? But justice is being served. And everybody's being called to the stand. Everybody's having to be presented with evidence of why. Why X, why. People want to know why things are happening. Why shit moving the way it's moving. And the Spirit team showing their ass. Like, this is why this happened. This is why that happened. You know what I'm saying? Now, who's being prosecuted right now is this Father of Sticks, this Empress in reverse, this Daughter of Sticks. Yo, somebody made a reckless ass move towards somebody else's Wheel of Fortune, huh? Woo! They thought they was gonna get away with these. Spiritual court is in order. All right, guys. Tell me more about this, please. Can I have the past energy being called to justice? And the justice is they can't move forward. They chariot in reverse. Why? Because they're having to deal with the ramifications of their actions. They're dealing with things that they set up. 7 of Wands in the upright. Tell me more. Yeah, somebody's now thinking. Yeah, somebody realized something here about a King of Wands in the reverse, or maybe this King of Wands in reverse is being forced to think. Yeah, they're the Emperor in reverse. And these actions that they took, Knight of Wands, to obtain this new life, 7 of Cups in the upright, to get some sort of help, they cheat, lied, and stole. This is definitely spiritual court. Justice is crazy. Justice is wild. Justice is wild. Like, they're receiving justice. The reason they were able to extend for assistance is because they cheat, they lied, and they stole. And that's why they're not having a victory. Spiritual court is in order. Yeah, they're not having a victory within their finances, within their dreams, within their stability. Yeah, because they didn't actually heal Ace of Cups in reverse within this collaboration. Yeah, there was black magic. It's black magic all over the board. Black Hermit in reverse twice in different ways. Yeah, they realized they released this collaboration because of manipulation to release the Hangman, Pisces energy. They refused some sort of offer here. And then they went and made an offer somewhere else. 2, a Queen of Pentacles in reverse. And now they are burdened. Somebody's burdened. 10 of Wands in the upright because they manipulated the situation. King of Swords. They told lies. Ace of Swords. All these in the reverse to get to some sort of peak. They thought this person was the star, but really they're not. Wheel of Fortune in reverse. And that's who they gave their affection to. King of Cups. This King of Cups did not see, Leo, that this cycle, this cycle had to end. They went out with a bang, baby. They ended the cycle. Now, to gain control over a Queen of Cups. And they're being called to judgment for that. Ooh. And somebody has lost their strength. Somebody's lost their courage. Let me go back. Yeah, this King of Cups now cares. He didn't see the end of this cycle. He didn't realize how this was going to end. He played himself. And maybe the Queen of Cups called judgment. Possibly a Leo energy here. Yeah. Somebody lacked the strength to create something because of their lack of balance. Temperance in reverse. There was an unfairness here that someone didn't see. And they returned to something thinking this was the best possible option, but there was some sort of secret, something was hidden. Justice in reverse. Maybe it's justice and judgment done popped up so much in the past. Justice and judgment. Most of them in the reverse, some of them in the upright. Okay. Tell me about the present. This Emperor in the upright. So here we are now wanting to come forward to Knight of Pentacles in the upright to offer some sort of cup. Again, it doesn't have to be love. It could just be an apology. Because some secret is out now. The Moon in the reverse. That the decision, the path chosen, they rushed. They rushed into something. And now we got Death in reverse. They rushed into something. And they didn't see that this wasn't over, or this wasn't the rebirth that they thought it was going to be. Yeah, this was an action. They're going to come in offering some type of apology, saying this is an action that they shouldn't have taken. This is a slow. Y'all know the Knight of Coins, or the Knight of the Son of Coins, or the Knight of Pentacles is the slowest in the deck. So all these past couple of months, this person has been being stubborn. They've been counting, trying to make sure, trying to be strategic. They need to assess all the variables. Well, they assessed until their ass fell off into the pit. And now they're being forced to see shit for what it is. Yeah, they in regret. 5 of Cups and they in deep regret, baby. Now, why are they in regret, Spirit? Because they feel manipulated by this Queen of Swords in the reverse. They were manipulated about this High Priestess. And they didn't have their priorities in order. 2 of Coins in the reverse. Yeah, they weren't doing the work. So now you've got the Page of Pentacles here. Yeah, they didn't want to do the work. So they went and they made an offer to this Queen of Wands in the reverse. And baby, this was a demonic attachment. They want to backtrack, backpack. And they feeling very strongly about it. Obviously this is an energy that I desire to report on all the time. But whoever this is holds a significant part in this story. Like they got to, because they keep popping up. They're not insignificant in this story at all. This person matters in the grand scheme of things. Now, why do they matter? Maybe for your personal growth. Maybe, like they said, to develop women who run with wolves. Like, this is the catalyst for your transformation. So I don't know, but this is just my independent thoughts. Now this ain't the cause, that last part. They were a catalyst for your growth. They were a catalyst for your change. They were a catalyst for you developing a sense of intuition through trauma or PTSD. Yeah, they realized they shouldn't have took this leap of faith. They was the fool. They wish they hadn't did this shit. The fool in reverse. And they are worried right now with the Nine of Swords. They're very much worried that you are no longer considering whether they bring an offer to you or not. Like, you don't even care about, like, accepting an apology from them. Like, you just washed your hands of the situation and moved forward. And they will never get their dreams fulfilled or be able to rectify this situation or accomplish any type of goals because you won't accept the apology. Yeah. They did so much deep trauma. They did so much in the name of this bullshit. Yes, baby. 3 of Swords with the 9 of Wands. They did so much. The Lovers. But again, this person is riding on the fact that they were manipulated, but not dealing with the fact that they fell victim because of their materialistic ass ways. Yes, maybe you were tricked. Let's hang out there for a while. Maybe you were tricked. Maybe, this person wasn't what they seemed to be. But I still keep going back to the fact of, if this person had have had money, if they had have been your wish fulfillment, you still stabbed somebody in the back and was being messed up, and you know what I'm saying? So really, this is an era of karma, honestly. Like, this is karma getting served in the most way. This is a lesson, to teach you, quit running after everything that looks shiny and bright and new. Like, the grass is greener where you water it. I think, like, this is what that energy has to learn. Like, the grass is greener where you water it. Like, you having to learn that. Everybody's getting their healthy dose of lessons. The collective is getting a lesson from being without boundaries. Everybody being called to the stand. Order in the court. And the masculine energy here is being called to justice because they feel tricked, but you were tricked because of your own vices and your low vibing ass energy. These treacherous ass third parties are being called to justice because they did witchcraft, they did magic, and they tried to, they were having their own agenda. Order in the court. Everybody's being called to the spirit, everybody can get it. This is the reason why everybody getting it. Okay? Maybe you getting it a little bit less. You know what I'm saying? This is just a lesson. You got to rebuild. You got to redo. And then they getting their lesson on a whole other level. Tell me about, you had to learn the lesson. You did learn the lesson because we got the Hierophant here. Tell me more. Yeah. Now, there is an Empress in reverse clarification. Yeah, you had to move on from being helpless and codependent. Like, you got the Empress in reverse and you got the 6 of Swords. You had to move on from that. You had to fight. 5 of Swords. Yeah, you had to fight. Yeah, because there was poverty. You were left out in the cold. So, avoiding this Tower called for you to wait. Yeah, this King of Pentacles had to be released, or maybe they're releasing this third party to avoid some sort of Tower. Yeah, somebody is fighting poverty here. So this could be them. Maybe you already learned your lesson. But you got the Empress in reverse here, that somebody moved on from an Empress in reverse because there is an issue of poverty here. Yeah, so to escape this Tower of poverty, this Emperor here decided to release this third party. Soon as the times got tough, 11:33 as I say that. Soon as the tough times got going, baby, they ass got the fuck on. Track record type shit. Tell me about the 3 of Cups in the reverse. Yeah. And they're moving on. They release this person to go towards some sort of stability. Yeah, and they want to forge peace now. They want peace. But somebody's having a delay because they are not stable. They are not happy. Four of Wands in the reverse. Yeah, they're experiencing delays here. You. So they trying to take some sort of action. Yeah, that situation, it's a healthy dose of woo-woo. Okay. Yeah, they trying to move to action, but they is trapped. Like Spirit said, you can't just, every time shit gets, this is the lesson for this masculine. Every time shit gets bad, you make a fucking run for it. Every time shit gets rocky, every time things get bad, you make a run for it. You abandon whoever you're with. And the spirit team is like, you not finna be able to run out on this like you thought. You ain't finna be able to run out on this one. Sorry. Trying to avoid an inevitable ending, baby. 10 swords in reverse. Ooh, they don't want to be in poverty. They don't want to be without. Yeah, but Spirit said you ain't gonna learn your lesson until I teach it to you. Ooh, baby, you got to learn your lesson. You ain't gonna learn your lesson unless you gotta sit in poverty with their ass. You ain't gonna learn your lesson. Ooh, yes, honey. But the collective learned their lesson. Thank you, Lord. Yes. This is interesting. Court is in order. Court is in session. Okay? Order in the court. Period. Everybody gotta learn. And some lessons are gonna be harder than others. That's what I get from this. I'm just the messenger. But Spirit say everybody gotta learn. You gotta learn, they gotta learn, the third parties gotta learn, the families gotta learn. Everybody gonna get their issue this month. The male karma machine skipping, not now person, okay? Dharma ain't skipping nobody and karma ain't skipping nobody. She's a patient ass gangster, and someone like has realized that. Preferably on the right side of things, collective. Let's see what the oracle got to say. Ooh, tell me about these past energies. Yeah, somebody's disguised. There's a mask here so that they can defend themselves. Somebody's saying things were disguised. They're defending themselves. Defend yourself. Somebody's wearing a mask. You got to continue to keep your boundaries up. Stay strong. Tell me about the present. Yeah, this partnership, somebody's not getting a rebirth until they fucking heal. Whoa. Yeah. Tell me about the collective energy. Yeah, Spirit is saying do not take this deal. You know, this person needs to change. Yeah, so until you can create a thing with this. They want to, yeah, this is some type of bad deal. So we got deal in reverse. The deal is bad. I do know that much. Ooh, y'all, hold on. So this person didn't learn their lesson, and they took a bad deal because they thought that this would change their situation and it would lead them to a victory. But they forgot something, and they got tricked. They got tricked because of their love. Yeah, they got tricked. Don't get tricked. Love, they didn't transform. Something hasn't changed. Something hasn't transformed. Provide. Communicate. What? Communicate. Family in reverse. Somebody's not family. They're going to communicate it. They're going to communicate with their family. Trust. Oh, hold on. I'm going to have to go back through that one. Hold up, Spirit. I ain't even finna hold you. I'm not even finna hold you. Okay. So we got a lesson that wasn't learned. And then that made, somebody took a bad deal. So in order for you to create and have some sort of victory, Spirit is saying, don't forget that this person tricked you. Love into loving them. They didn't transform. Somebody's going to try to communicate with you, but they are not gang. Family in reverse. Trust what? Trust and have patience and determination, because somebody lacks courage to do the work. Stay inspired. Their intentions are bad. Somebody continues to go after. They're hunting. They're playing games. They're thinking you're not wise. Yeah, and that's why they don't think you have the confidence to see something. Yeah, they don't see that you've been freed from this timeline. You freed yourself from this timeline, or stay free around this bitch. Okay, tell me about the near future. Yeah, anything dead is not growing. It's dead. It's not growing. These energies haven't grown. So, kindness. Don't believe when they try to come show you some type of kindness. Don't be consumed with those woo-woo-woos, because this person is still keeping secrets. And their energy, they don't really care. So continue to protect yourself, because they fear peace. That's crazy. How can you fear peace? Tell me about the overall energy. Power. Aries. Everybody wants power. Everybody needs power. And they won't rest. They're not resting. Stillness in reverse. They won't rest because they know this is sacred. They know this is that real deal, Holyfield, potent. Yeah, they know. Oh, ain't no rest for the wicked. That's why they want to collaborate. They ain't trying to let this shit die. They didn't follow their instincts, honey, and they all out of whack. And that's not a mystery. Everybody can see that you are joyous. Yeah, and they trying to con you out of your joy. This person, they just took a L. They having a hard time taking this L. That's what I get. Maybe I done ran the deck. This is interesting. Court is in order. Yeah. Tell me. Might as well. I ain't got but a few cards left. Might as well, right? Might as well. All right, so the collective has clearly been freed from this situation. It's not a mystery. You freed yourself, okay? They can't do nothing until they heal. It's giving color purple until you do right by me. You ain't gonna see no good. These people, you're gonna have to continue to defend yourself. Their energy is being pushed in the wrong direction. Like you have misdirected anger. Now, about the peace. There is some sort of illusion here with the Ace of Knives about Leo, or that's come to light, and a partnership. What about it? There's a lie. There's an illusion here that this person. Okay, hold on then, because we got the 10 of coins. What else? Hold on, we got Dr. Grinch, y'all. I'm going to read it in a minute. Yeah, somebody's living a secret life. Or somebody's moving in secret. I got to look at the Ace of Knives. Clarify the word. Yeah, these people, don't move forward. You gotta keep your boundaries up. Somebody's moving to action here. They're determined to keep some sort of secret. Or they're moving in the shadows. So you got, okay. Hold on. Before I say what I'm going to say. Okay. So, something about this, like, they're gonna try to like cloud your judgment so that they can make some sort of progress, because they are looking for this stability and groundedness. Like, this is what you bring. They're unable to keep going. They are, because your boundary, they can't come towards you because your boundaries are up. And some sort of action. So they are keeping, they still moving in the shadows. They still keeping secrets. That's why can't come forward. They can't move forward. They can't move forward because your boundaries are up. You've moved. You're moving in silence. So they don't know what to do. They don't know which way to go. Maybe your spirit team is saying continue to move in silence. You know, don't tell the shit. Continue to stay to yourself, because they trying to gauge what next action to take. But they don't know, because they don't know what you're thinking. They don't know what to do. So keep them guessing, baby. Keep them guessing. It ain't none of their business, no way. But that's my word, y'all. I will post the visuals to this reading. And I feel like maybe I might get another, like, download or so. We'll definitely see. But turn your notifications on so you guys can see that. July forecasts are 50% off until next week. So check that out if you guys need a reading. If you are wondering about someone's intentions, because what the hell? And, you know, your trust, that intentions reading does not miss. Click the link in my bio to get to that as well. I love you guys. I pray this message gave someone some clarity and peace on their path forward. You are free. They're the ones being charged. You feel me? So don't be feeling no type of way, you know, about it, okay? Everything good with the tribe. Just don't go back to that bullshit. But yeah. I love you guys, and yes, I'm trying to think. I feel like, is there anything else? I can't believe I ran the deck and peacefully, like a clear read at that. Like, that's crazy. Okay. But we will chat soon. You guys know that. I'm gonna read chapter 4 today, and we'll see if a little later I'll be posting about it on the podcast. Okay. If you guys need me, you know where to find me. Blessings to the collective and to the rest of you whores, you dirty whores. Comment on this a beat, okay? Because I know the watchers is watching. But to the collective, blessings, blessings. You know what I'm saying? We deserve all the peace and the blessings that we got coming for us. We deserve it, baby. We deserve it. Just keep your head on the swivel, okay? But yeah, y'all, we'll chat soon. Don't forget to follow, like, share, and subscribe. Bye.